Shalom. Shalom, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and whoever may be listening to this. I have a few questions. Things that make you say, right? And I only say this because I'm trying to find out, and by the way, I missed my workout this morning. When I make this delivery, then I'm going to go back and work out. So y'all keep working out, man. Every day. At least 4 or 5 days a week. Right? But, here's a few questions I was actually asking myself. Right? One dealing with me, the other dealing with what our brother's doing, which is, I appreciate what they're doing, but it's kind of sickling my mind, right? And this is one. We have the Elder Barak out of the House of David in Ghana, and I'm happy, even though a lot of people already know they Israel, but to build a connection with us so-called black Americans over there, right? For all brothers and sisters that's been there, that went to Africa and still going today, especially the Hebrew Israelite community that's growing on a high level. Like I said, Most High will we be over there. And he was saying something about, he was talking to a guy, and I can't remember exactly what tribe he said the guy was from. He's Israelite. And I put on there great work, right? But here's the question I asked, and when I ask these questions, brothers seem like they get upset with me. Not all, but certain people. So my question would be, every person that you say is an Israelite in Africa, are they part of the chart? And you just can't use James 1:1, because according to the majority of teaching, that 10 tribes came over here on cargo slave ships. So, who are these tribes? Don't say, well, they Israel. What tribe are they? Since you know. Because my argument is that a lot of us don't know, especially in America, we don't know what tribe we're from. We claim it. But do we really know? Okay? And I ask these questions because then maybe they will have to go back and look at certain doctrine and say, man, I'm just not going to hold on to a lie. You got to speak truth. So every person that you run into, what tribe are they? Because according to you, they can't be, they really can't even be Levi, because you said they came over here to keep the laws. But Levi, according to you brothers, are just in Haiti. They can't be Issachar, right? Zebulon, Naphtali, they can't be none of these people in Africa according to the chart.
Somebody said no sound.
No sound?
Says, can anybody hear?
Go to your phone. I don't know if you can hear me. Look at that real quick. Put a 1 up. If you can't, put a 2 up. Well, they can't hear me. They put a 1 up. If you can hear me, put a 1 up. Go to your Facebook. How many miles for I turn on? 4? Okay. Well, they say they can hear me. Great. So, who are these tribes? Right? And I'm going to get back on that because I don't want to forget this. I'm going to have 2 conversations with you guys at the same time. I prove that Genesis chapter 3, 1 through 5 and verse 22. Because Salnetta said that God was a liar, and I proved that he didn't know what he was speaking on. But Tazariak never gave a full answer to the question. And what struck me afterwards this morning was not that Salnetta said what he said, or Tazariak answered. Right? What struck me was the buffoonery when people thought Salnetta trapped me up. And they made comments, and they made videos. Comments and videos when they thought the man had trapped me in something months ago. But when Saw Satan says something, because one guy, Isaiah, that moved to Puerto Rico, he said God is working with Sa Neter. Remember that? Using Hebrew words about, laughing, clowning. Me. Clowning me. But then that same guy that you said God working with said your God is a faggot. Pardon my language. He's a liar. He's all this. He said all these things. And you didn't say anything. And not say anything now. But when you thought that you thought he trapped me up in scripture, you made a video, laugh, everything. And he wasn't the only one, there's a few of you. So that makes me ask the question. Because I know the answer. You hate me that much that you allow on God and say God is working with Sa Neter to try to make me look bad, because your hatred is so deep towards me that you would say God is working with Sa Neter and make a video about it. But when the Most High used certain brothers to strike back at Saw Satan, mum's the word. And for every one of you, the Most High has recorded you saying that he working with Sa Neter. That's on record. That's in the memory banks. Because you hated on me so bad. And it's not bothering me. I just want them and other people that actually took their side. Because all the thumbs up, everyone that was thumbing up what Isaiah said, right? That's been recorded. Because you agreed that Saw Satan, or the Most High is working with Saw Satan. All because you don't like me. I find it ironic that people will say things about FOPE, right? For our people edification. And the majority of the people like what we're doing. When I say the majority, I mean the majority. Right? Because like I said, some people say, people not dealing with you. But I was on the phone with Bakwash just a couple of days ago. I talked to Danielle about a month ago. I was on the phone with the leaders of AOC about a month ago. Right? I'm just trying to figure out this hatred. People say, yeah. Certain people, I'm hated so much. Even people in the so-called conscious community like me that came on the platform. And I'm not trying to be braggadocious about myself at all. Not at all. But I'm trying to point out the hate that you have towards your brother. All because he don't see your way of teaching. Should you hate me because we have differences? We got differences? I just find that very obtuse. Right? And we're going to do more and more videos. And by the way, Shasham Civil War page coming back up very soon. Because y'all keep striking our pages. Striking them. That's alright though. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. For the Most High. And for the love of the brotherhood and sisterhood. But I find it funny that certain people will make videos on Quanath. but mouth won't say anything else about anybody else in Israel that's doing anything that's a sin. Right? That's a sin. Right? Well, what do you mean, Quanaf? Well, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. People say, people or a person, not many, just a few haters, will say, I'm not well read, I'm not studied. So what I did is, I said, let me see, because you got to have receipts. So what I did is I went over the past 2 years. 2 years of myself and Shasham, Yehuda, and other brethren and sisterin that affiliate, not necessarily a part of, but affiliate with FOPE. And I counted our classes and breakdowns. And some camps just recently started doing live YouTube classes. But I looked at it and I said, them same people that say, I'm not read, I'm not this, I'm not that, I don't know the Bible, I know more than this person. And I looked and I tried to find their classes over the past 2, 3, 4 years. And out of all of it combined, I couldn't find certain individuals more than 5 classes over 2, 3, 4 years. 5. And certain people say, I want to mark people, this, that, and third. No, you want to mark me. Then I looked at me. Over the past year or 2, got more classes, teachings, than the majority of people who call themselves leaders or want to be leaders. Does this make me any better? No. I'm just saying it's a hypocrisy what you say I'm not doing. Going out on the streets teaching is not giving class. Repeating the same thing every week on the street corner. Hey, give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. Hey, give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. Hey, give me Deuteronomy chapter 7 and 6. Hey, give me Isaiah 14 and 2. Hey, give me Revelation 2 and 9, 3 and 9. Huh? Hey, give me Job 30, 30. I'm getting over to the right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 mile.
Right. Hey, give me Hosea 4 and 6. Right? Same scriptures every week. Every week. Hey, the wicked flee when no man pursueth. Do this stuff sound familiar? Same scriptures over and over.
Half a mile.
I got you. Oh, they talk about John 3:16. Ha ha ha. Right? Hey, give me I think it's Revelation 10 and 9 or 9 and 10, where it talks about the wicked gonna be punished. Blah blah blah. Sit back for a minute. I gotta get over here. This dude is driving reckless as hell. Mm-hmm. So is that teaching or you repeating the same thing? No, that's not teaching. Right?
Yes.
That's not doing the work. So I looked, I said, man, we done broke down so many scriptures and done so many classes, a lot that we didn't even put on YouTube. And nobody affiliated with Quanaf and FOP. Go tell it to Taza Doc. Right? The brotherhood there. Tell my brother Shael that. Tell my brothers at AOC, they affiliate with me. Right? And I find this ironic. And the reason why I'm going in like this, Israel, because we are so hypocritical against one another. It's ridiculous. We all supposed to be a nation. But we backbite. Like people say backbite. Who's backbiting? I'm saying let's all come together. Because myself and Maharakar and Shashan, we started the summit. Okay? That's who started it. For people to do what? Come together. And before that, if you check the videos, 7, 8, 9 years ago, we were trying to do that way before there was a summit. So I just look at people who's talking a lot of trash, and they work, or so-called work, can't hold a candle or stick to. And I'm so glad my brother Daniela, Priest Daniela, out of Lines Israel. And I can say this. I can say this, and I know he wouldn't mind me saying it. He said, Kwana, we can definitely sit down and go over some scriptures, brother. I see some of the things you're saying, but some things I disagree with. But we brothers. And that's how we're supposed to be. We could agree to disagree and still be brothers and sisters. My wife and I don't agree on everything, but we still married. The Bible's supposed to bring us together, not separate us, brothers and sisters. We're supposed to be separate from the other nations who don't believe in our power. We're not supposed to be separated. We all calling ourselves Israel. I don't care if you wear purple, blue, black, green, orange, all white. We may not agree on everything, but we should not be separate from one another. And I don't see us ever coming together until Christ come back. That's one. I don't see that happening because one reason is because you don't think a lot of us don't think as an individual. We lean on somebody else's mind to think for us. That's the key. Check it out. The reason why we don't all come together because we don't think for ourselves and we let other people think for us, which stop us from coming together. Oh, you don't want to be with them, Ak. You know, they teaching all over the place, brother. You don't want to talk to them, brother. They believe Esau the white man. Oh, they believe Esau is the black man. Oh, they believe in a virgin birth. Oh, they don't believe in a virgin birth. They believe Khadijah is Israelite. Oh, they believe he's not Israelite. Oh, Ruth is Israelite. She's not Israelite. Oh, the Sabbath day fall on this day. Oh, the new moon is that day. We can't be with them. But you can go to work every day and sit beside people that you say God condemns and eat lunch with them, work with them, help their business prosper. And you won't sit down with your brother or your sister all because somebody told you. Or could it be you just brainwashed? Your hate is so deep because somebody have a differences of opinion and seeing things that you can't sit down and have a glass of wine. And I'm going to give you another excuse. This is another shout out to Tazariak. Right? They invite people to the cookout every year. An idea that they actually got from FOPE. Do your research. Do your research. Right? So he say they can't have an African little boy at the cookout. Refuse to feed him. ISBK and IUIC can never get together. But Tazariak, you can go on Sarnetta channel. I'm not going anymore and I repent for that crap. I was trying to reach the people. But that channel was, some people just they're not going to believe. See, at one time it was all good to me. But now the man just straight blaspheming the word of the Most High, cursing our God out. Oh, I can't deal with that. But here's the thing. I never said I wouldn't sit down with any brother or sister and have lunch, dinner, cup of coffee, cup of tea, glass of wine, cook out, anything. I don't care what they may believe in. They still my brother and sister until Christ come back and he decide who's going to be who. But Tazariak, ISBK, refuse to be with or be around certain people and talk negative toward them. But Sarnetta say all these negative things about the Bible. Is it because Sarnetta let you sell oil, Tazariak? Somebody clip that out and send it to him. But at the end of the day, man, what y'all got to do is stop letting man tell you what to do. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you to think for yourself. If we bring our scriptures, go over for yourself and say, you know what, I agree or I disagree. That's not going to stop us from being brothers and sisters. Is it? Is it? But I found out, or at least I thought, certain people was my brother. I couldn't find they wasn't. All because I don't see things their way. That's dictatorship. I thought we was all in bondage because I don't see things your way. You might like blue. Another person might like green. Oh, I can't mess with you because you like green. You should like blue, Ak. If you ain't liking blue, Ak, I can't deal with you. Ak like vanilla ice cream? Ak, you should be liking chocolate. Y'all Negroes, I'm telling you, this is our problem. This is why other nations move past us, because they set aside their differences and build together as one. As people that's supposed to be awakened, because everything that we say is only reaching a small scale. There's over 375 million people in America. We're not reaching that many people. There's billions of people on the earth. We're not reaching all the people. We're only reaching a small minority. And this small minority that we operate in, we can't get it together. It's because we don't think for ourselves. And we don't trust, and I don't blame we don't trust. And check this out. Y'all want certain people, and I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to let it come out itself. But I will say this. People always want to say, well, Quanah want to be the first on the bandwagon to do this and do that. No. Y'all easy correct people out there, or try to correct people in the street, but you don't want to deal with their own madness in your own house. But there's a big scandal going on too. And we know about it. Don't think we don't know. So for all you campers, right, especially some names, think that we don't know about them scandals. One is a major scandal. Mum's the word. I ain't gonna say nothing. Oh yeah, all right. Mum's the word with them. Want to sweep under the bridge, bridge. But I'm sure it's gonna come out. And when they come out, because y'all get mad when I say something, I'm gonna let Shawsham and Yehuda people speak on it. I'm gonna let them speak on it. Because I found out more information the other night. It's sickening. So, yeah, we know. But everybody think I hate certain people. Let it come out on its own. And when it come out, then we'll see. You know. But man, y'all stay strong. But I shoot the breeze with y'all while I talk. See, did I leave out anything? Oh yeah, last thing. If you're going to Africa and you can't possibly say anybody is the 10 tribes because you've been teaching for years. Now y'all want to change it. IUIC want to put on their chart Isaiah 11:11. Ain't never had that up there. Never had it up there. A lot of you camps was like, oh no, everybody in Africa, them Hamites. Now you want to say, oh, it could be some people there. But at first, no. Now all of a sudden. And here's the question I asked my beloved brother Barak. I asked Mathathwa, and I don't have nothing against him. And I just hope he say something, but just don't get sarcastic. Where's H-Town over there, bro? You can't say, well, we don't, the Shanti tribe is this. Well, Israel is scattered abroad. That's why Gag probably could be over here. Or that's why maybe Zebulon could be over here. Like my grandma would say, Can't be that easy, because if you're going to use James 1:1 to Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 26, scattered abroad, then you should see them too. But a lot of y'all brain is so stuck. And what's the problem? So you know what? They may not be, man, but guess what? They love the Father. Anybody love my God, I love them. And it's up to him to decide what he's going to do, not us. A lot of prophecies already happening. Y'all waiting on them. It already happened. Already happened. So, man, I'm out of here, man. My name is Quanath, right? And Ben Yum Yum gave me that name. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's why I don't like certain people or person say I offend. I ain't never tried to offend Ben Yum Yum. Ben Yum Yum never tried to offend me, actually, ever. You know, I don't believe everything he believes in, but I've been noticing every time they go out and teach, they always talk about you Negroes. I've been noticing it. When they on the street, they be teaching you Negroes, you Negroes. That's all I be hearing. Could it be that eventually they're going to come out with it? Because I've been noticing it. Because I tell you one thing. If you know the truth and stick to a lie, what the Bible say about liars? What the Bible say about liars, Israel? But you watch House of David videos when they street teach lately. Watch them. And watch. They don't say you so-called. They say you so-called blacks, but they don't say you so-called this, you so-called that, or Israelites. They just say you Negroes. But stick to it, man. It's not about offending, it's about truth.
Amen.
Because you don't give a damn if you offend me. At all. I've been threatened, offended by people who don't know nothing. They just got the look of Israelite and don't have no understanding of the scriptures at all. That's why they refuse to answer certain questions. Instead of saying, you know what, you're right, or you know what, I think you're wrong, let's talk about it, like Daniela do. Hats off to you, brother. Hats off to you. That you say, you know what, we'll sit around and talk about it, Quanath. I see certain things I don't. And I like where Daniela go to. He said, you're going to have a problem with this. I said, okay. And that's how we supposed to do. See, certain brothers know me. And I want y'all to know, man, the ones that really know me, bro, that really know me, y'all know I'm a good guy, man. And y'all already know a lot of stuff I didn't agree with y'all on anyway. But don't let the masses who don't know me turn y'all against me. But if you don't want to deal with it, don't. Here go another thing. And I'm letting it go off of this. Shah Sham said in the video, the reason why he didn't want to deal with certain people, because you speak out against certain things about what you think is right, wrong about us, but don't bring out the sin. But certain people can try, they can do all kind of stuff, man. When it comes to children, men, wives, all kind of stuff, and you don't say nothing. Let the weak grow the tares out. Okay, well that goes for everything then. Don't call on nobody's sin. Don't tell them to repent. Let the weak robe the tares. Don't say nothing to nobody about anything. That's why I try to live in a glass house and throw stones. If I'm doing something, I ain't going to preach on it. If I'm snorting crack, I ain't going to say it. I'm not going to teach you on don't snort crack. If I'm an alcoholic, I ain't going to tell you don't get drunk. If I smoke cigarettes and weed, I ain't going to tell you don't do that because I'm doing it. But I don't do none of that stuff so I can speak on it. I can speak on it. Okay? So I can't really look down as much to see who's commenting or saying anything, but Most High bless y'all because I'm driving. I think I saw my brother Tim up there. I really can't see all of y'all, man. And I can't really look down trying to, but I can't. This road is too busy. So yeah, Most High bless y'all, man. Y'all stay strong, man, in the spirit. Man, in the spirit. And really check these guys' spirit. Check their spirit. When they keep on putting up posts about age limits on young women or children, and they're talking about, well, see, this is American society. Watch them. Watch them. Watch them. Just stroll down and look at their Facebook page, because they tell on themselves. Watch them. They tell on themselves. Because I watched you Negroes. Like y'all watch me, I watch you. I be hunting. For real. More so than you think I hunt. Yep. So my name is Quanath again, man. I'm out of here. Shalom. You cut that off. Make this delivery. Get back.
I don't know what to press.
Press finish.